100 rated chess. But if the king doesn't lead, how can he expect his subordinates to follow? You can only capture pieces, not pawns, that are being attacked by your king. And then he gave me this entire wall of text. It basically said that for many things I do during the game he will donate more money. You don't have to read it. Everything will be explained during the game. We get a 117 from Vietnam. At least I'm kinda positive that he won't resign. E4. There are 4 primary goals in this game: capture 5 pawns, capture 5 pieces, king to opposite edge, and checkmate. Each worth $50. Free money, let's go. Knight f6. e5. I mean, I cannot take his knight because I can only capture pieces attacked by my king. But no one said I cannot attack it. And of course also no one said that he cannot blunder it. d4. Now he moves it back. Here we go. King e2. Queen e7. King e3. Queen e7 is very questionable though. I mean, where did he expect to move his queen? On the same direction, of course. King e4. It will be very difficult to take his queen though. My king needs to attack her first before I can make the capture. But since it is physically impossible to move my king closer to his queen due to the global chess rules, the only thing I can do is to wait for him to make his own blunder. Well, it didn't take very long. 1 down, 4 more pieces to go for our first $50. King d8. I have no idea what that was for. f4. h5. Very aggressive. f5. Rook h6. Capturing pawns was exempted from the rules. I don't need my king attacking enemy pawns to take them. F takes c6. Rook takes c6. d5. King e7. That blunders a rook, but I cannot take a piece without my king attacking it. King to f5. King back to d8 again. I don't know what to say about that, but I'm definitely not complaining. F takes c6. King g6. a6. Queen takes h5. Knight e7 check. King f7. Knight back to g8. King takes f8. My king was attacking his bishop, and now my king takes the bishop himself. Totally legal. And with king takes f8, I have officially completed the king to opposite edge goal. $50. Didn't expect this is the first one getting completed. The others should also be completed soon enough in case my opponent doesn't resign the game. Rook h7. That blunders a rook, but I cannot take it due to the rules. I mean, that also blunders a king, but of course I would like to make more money before ending the game. King takes g8. That is 4 pieces captured. We need 1 more to obtain the next $50, but considering his pieces are all the way on the other side of the board, this game may actually last much longer than expected. King e7. We'll go for the pawns first. King d8. This guy is just going back and forth at this point. Bishop takes a6. Again, capturing pawns is exempted from the rules. It is practically free money, and I'm definitely not cheating. Rook takes a6. Develop. Probably needs a few more moves before I can take the final pawn. Never mind. He takes d6. Alright, that is 5 pawns taken, plus $50. From now on, for each pawn I take I will gain an additional $5 as a bonus. We'll be looking forward to the remaining $15 as well. C takes d6. Queen g5, king e8, king f6, rook a5. Aha. Knight e2. Oh no, my woman. Absolutely. Bishop takes g5. That is 5 pieces taken, plus $50. From now on each additional piece I capture will add another $5 to the counter. But since it is not very practical to do so, I'll say we only focus on the pawns and the checkmate. Bishop d7. Rook d1. d5. I'll make a sacrifice for the money. He didn't take. But that is actually pretty good. King e5. Now he can take my knight, and whichever thing he takes with, I will sacrifice my rook, and then it is almost certain that I can take his bishop for an additional $5. Unless he moves away from my king. Take, plus 10 for capturing 2 pawns. Bishop d1. Okay, now we find a way to checkmate him. The rule specifically pointed out that my checkmating piece must be defended by my king. Knight f4. We'll have to corner his king first. Bishop h5. You know what? Let's try our luck at that bishop again. This is actually my worst decision of this entire game. You will see the reason later. King g7. Bishop f6 check. King h6. Rook h8 is checkmate in 1, but my rook won't be defended by my king, which means I cannot get that $50. Rook g8 instead. King h7. I'll happily trade. He blunders his king instead. Rook g7 check. Need to be careful not to accidentally checkmate him though. King h8 is forced. And in this very position, I was so focused on checkmating his king, that I totally forgot about the rules. I still managed to checkmate him with a piece defended by the king though, but since I broke the rules beforehand, it doesn't count. $165. And since I only needed to make more than $100 to win the game, mission accomplished. Please leave a like and a subscribe because it took a lot of effort to make this video. Reading that wall of text literally took me 5 hours. Trust, I usually don't ask my viewers to leave likes and subscribes like this, but for this video I decided that I have to do so. This is the most optimal way to get the video over the 8-minute mark. Thank you for your time. Have a great day.